Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. On the Just My Opinion podcast, we talk about everything entertainment and so much more. So if you're interested in stuff like that, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button and tell a friend to tell a friend. So let's get to it. Hi, Ambassador.
Hello, people. It's Ambassador again doing this thing.
So today we are going to be reacting to this clip from Hall of Fame with Darling Ilonga. So this is Spaco Lee, Cameroonian comedian in his kitchen, and he had something to say. So let's watch and then we'll share our points of view.
Cameroon music industry, they are doing well, but they are selfish. That's why they cannot grow. Nobody in Cameroon, nobody is a star. Apart from, let me just put, they're just, in short, they just a shadow. When I talk, I say people will vex with me because I don't have to say, come on, people, they did a shadow. No. When you be star for the country, try to keep your legacy. Keep what we call legacy. Most of us don't have legacy. It's only this pacha if I may, yes. Because try for picking make us say, encourage some other picking the way they grow. Encourage them. We not encourage picking them. You just be star, you just block. Take for instance way Salatin start, Mr. Leo, bless be. You see that time, you see as a team be the better. But when they start go apart, how we do? How is it? How the match is spoil. So now why do we tell on us waiting? We gather people for your corner. Though, no jump for water for movement for river. Where you never paid no half for swim. No struggle for safe my way. You first, you know first save yourself. But when you don't date for save yourself, you get up and save another one. Most of us who can save ourselves. We will take our power and remain also we. They will run down now. And that was to say the one. It kill me because we don't like to see the young ones. We don't like it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's talk about your journey as an artist. What is your goal? What are you hoping to achieve?
So before we proceed to talk about his journey, watch the clip that talks about his journey as an artist. What do you think about what he said about building legacy? I think we have previously even touched on this topic about celebrities not staying in their record labels long enough to have an effect, that everything takes time and you see them joining and then leaving and then not having the best things to say about their boss. We have even spoken about gratitude and all that, but like listening to what Spaco Lee had to say, is there any other thing you want to add? Did anything come to mind?
No, so I think it goes both ways, right? Spaco is coming from the angle of people not wanting to help others, or he used the word build a legacy. I think there's much more to that. I think Jovia has a Boko legacy, which is strong. But how sustainable is this legacy? That's the question. And also, having had my own little bit of experience in the entertainment industry, I would say this is supposed to do, but I will not blame them all the way if they don't do it. It goes both ways. Relationship is not a one-man thing. It's two-way. So when I say it's two-way, I mean, he cited example of Salatiel. We can call Stanley Eno. We can call Jovi and all what happened with the Pascals and Tila. The list is long here. But if I'm being honest too, most of the time, if somebody's talking, I can tell you are coming from the artist side or from the management side. So Spaco is talking from the artist side. Because when he said, okay, baby, you have not known how to fish for yourself, you cannot teach somebody how to fish, or you cannot feed yourself, you cannot save somebody. Now, most of the time, I remember one of our discussions here, there was this issue about Kamani saying something about not receiving a franc or 25 francs from Mr. Liu. And I was saying that not because someone has too much that they are giving you. At times, it's just because they believe in you enough to want to sacrifice their own needs to give you. So, if you want to look at it as to the person has enough fish or knows how to fish themselves, then they help somebody. I don't think anybody in Cameroon can really help like that. But now, when people have decided to, at times we, as they say in French, will bricoler until we make it work. So, some of these artists, their attitude does not also help people to want to help them. We are looking at just the Leos and the Salatiers and the Jovi and the Stanley. But a large chunk of the help in entertainment industry does not come from fellow entertainers. Most of the time, it comes from business people. But because of the bad attitude we have, or let me call it the hostile attitude we have towards business structures, hence why business is not very comfortable investing in entertainment. And when I see those, I tell people like, yeah, like what happened to the Israelites? It's not because the road to the promised land was too far. It's just because they were too stubborn and they had to suffer for the 40 years in the desert till their minds became soft enough and ready to go to the promised land, then they went. So we are going to keep suffering, blaming each other, but till we do what we have to do or learn what we have to learn, we are not going to go to the promised land. That being said, I think it goes both ways. I always say that I think Jovi and Stanley Eno had a great role or still have a great role to open Cameroonian entertainment industry to the next step. Like we saw the Two-Face, the P-Squares open the next generation, then the Whiskey, the Davidos, the how do they call them? First they were the Diban generation that opened to theirs. So that 5 generations of entertainment, which we have not had that transition. But also, as I said, it is action reaction causing this issue where artists have a very funny attitude. I was just watching a podcast, how do they call it? Honest Bunch, where they were talking about this whole mobile thing, and you're like, when they're in need, they are very humble. But I can already start sniffing their true colors even before they no longer need me. I remember one time I told people like, don't be calling me all this boss man things, because I know that if you don't need me, you will not call me boss man. So don't call me all of those things. You can call me by my name. I'm still fine with that. As long as you give me the respect as to the vision which we all have. It's not because I'm older, stronger, richer than you. However you call me does not change who I am. So there are all of these things which everybody to the boss. If somebody is calling you whatever, but you can sniff it like as soon as this person does not need me, the disrespectful behavior. You can as well just disrespect me now. So they don't show those true colors, and then when now they don't need you, they show the colors. So people are getting to look like these entertainers, we cannot really invest in them like that. And plus, I was having a discussion also with one, I think most of you guys know him, Akuchu, the blogger. He's now into photography and the rest, and I was telling him, we criticize our own people like we are the only people who are terrible people. PDD is not the best man in this world, Jay-Z is not the best in this world. People have criticized them back and forth. But at least people know when they need them. I gave him an example like, I say a guy like Nabil, you will see people trolling somebody who has not even had one hit song, has not been in the industry for up to 2 years, but they feel it's okay to disrespect Nabil. And I'm like, Nabil might not be the richest person on earth. Tony Nobody might not be the richest person on earth. But those his years of service to the industry, if you don't respect it, you are just sending a very wrong message to the universe with regards to where you want to go. Secondly, keeping universe aside, their networks, I was telling him like, he said he was very surprised when Davido came to Cameroon, the way Davido was treated, his rapport with Nabil, and I was telling him like, those are some of the things. Nabil went to Europe, I think at the time I was also in Europe. They were organizing parties either in Belgium or in UK, I think. Davido had not yet blown up. Nabil was an event organizer. I think he got to meet Davido when Davido was still coming up, and surely they created a certain network which you is coming now with meeting Davido when Davido has blown. You never have that kind of rapport with Davido. When Davido thinks of Cameroon, he will think of Stanley Eno, Nabil, Eto. I'm just saying, I don't know if he knows. I'm just calling names. I think he will remember. Now, you as a younger artist, you have to respect Nabil for Nabil to think that, okay, even if this young man will not give me money, but 2 years down the line, he can also, that purity of heart to say, okay, I make him grow, will let others grow. But when you talk to a young man, you see that his heart is not pure. You start doubting, like, should I invest in this person? Is it going to be more of a problem to me and to the industry than a solution? That things which you tell people like you help somebody and they feel like your help you gave them instead help to destroy them even more. And you're now blaming yourself like, did I do a good thing or a bad thing by helping this person, putting them to this position or exposing them to this level of success? All of those things. So yeah, I've just gone in all the directions, but I think it goes both ways. Our industry just needs to, we have to change our mentality, our mindsets in the industry. And I always say this, learn to respect people who have put in the work. That guy did not go to business school for the last 10 years for you to come and tell him that you have read a blog about the business, the music business, and you know more than him. I sit in certain places and I'm older than these guys, I'm way educated than you, I have more money than you, but I sit in that place because, okay, one, I think, okay, humility helps. Two, we all stand to gain. I'm not in that, I'm in a business because I also want to gain. So I'm sitting in that place with you. But I come and realize that, okay, one, I'll not even gain from the business. I'm getting tons of disrespect. And I'm asking myself, like, what am I really investing here? So many people ask me, and I'm like, I have a very cold, I'm having cold feet when it comes to investing in the time industry, which it's a shame. Some of us, we even see opportunities, but you are reluctant to open doors. You are reluctant. You blame these people. I always call Jovian and Stanley, but I'm also being honest. I've been in that position where I'm like, I don't know if I should open these doors to these people so that they become stronger and have a louder voice to insult me tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's both ways.
Yeah, true. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. We're going to progressively react to, because this was a long interview and it just clips from the interview. So there are some other things which he said during this interview which we're going to react to, but this is the first of many. So let's talk about our sponsors before we sign out.
As usual, your ambassador is here to talk about the money. Echo Online is coming on strong. I've been talking about this for the last at least let's say the last 3 months. Those who have ears should listen. Echo Online is here to monetize the industry. It's going to help you generate revenue from your music streams to merchandise to ticket sales to all of these things integrated in one. So, guys, just jump on board. Write to us, Shakara TV. I can put you in contact with the management. There are lots of other support services which the management of Echo Online can provide for artists. But all of these things start by building that relationship and building that ecosystem which will all stand to benefit from. So just jump on Echo Online, upload your song, build your following. I tell people that's the first step. Build your following. Share the link on all your social media handles. Get your fans to follow Echo Online. When you have that community, now you can start monetizing your art. You can sell your music, stream your music, sell your tickets, sell merchandise, whatever you do. And it's adapted to our local payment method. So jump on Echo Online and then share your story with us. Ambassador said so.
Thank you guys for sticking with us through this episode. Subscribe if you enjoy our content. Let us know in the comments below, what do you think about what Spaco Lee said? What do you think about what the ambassador said? Let us know in the comments below. Like I said, subscribe, hit the notification button, and see you guys next time.